It's been called a game changer in the fight against cancer. Researchers at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York successfully use a body's own immune system to attack cancer cells.
A group of leukemia patients who ran out of treatment options went through targeted T-cell therapy. It eliminated cancer cells in most patients. Our own Dr. David Agus leads the Westside Cancer Center at the University of Southern California. Good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
Explain to us how this worked, what they did, and secondly, why it's a game changer, perhaps.
Well, the group at Sloan Kettering really did some remarkable research. They took 16 patients with advanced leukemia who had failed chemotherapy or not responded at all to chemotherapy. So they classically have weeks to months to live. They took their own immune cells out, you can see in the graphic here, and they actually inserted a homing mechanism to target the cancer cells. And so these cancer cells were growing on their own unrelentingly, and these immune cells came in and they could target and kill them. They become assassins, so making their own immune cells become assassins. And it worked. 14 of 16 patients went into complete remission, and they did it without chemotherapy, but their own immune cells attacking the cancer.
But you say this therapy doesn't cure the patient in itself. Explain.
Well, what we know is that this cancer comes back, and the only way to cure it is with a bone marrow transplant. And so you can only go for a bone marrow transplant if you first eliminated the cancer cells in the blood. And so this therapy did that, in that most of the patients were able to go on to transplant. And when that happens, they can actually go for cure.
This is such exciting news, Dr. Agus. I can't imagine what it's like for people who are sitting at home listening to this thinking maybe this could help me. But the thing I was curious about are side effects like chemotherapy does. What is that?
No question. Everything has side effects. In this one, the side effects are interesting because it works too well. Is that these cells kill all of the cancer at once. And it's actually the toxins from the dead cancer cells that cause the side effects. And so what the researchers at Sloan Kettering did is they actually developed algorithms to start to deal with the side effects so it doesn't happen and doesn't actually cause major problems for the patient. But can you imagine a side effect of a cancer treatment being it works too well?
David, could this have been done 10 years ago?
No, and so these are new ways of introducing genes to cells. This is new ways of actually getting the cells to activate and attack the own immune system. So this builds on about a decade of work in gene therapy to allow these patients to benefit and these researchers to do this.
David, thank you.